Hey guys, Buddy from Chiang Mai here again, talking about game dev. So just to recap, Game Dev House is a idea, a project I'm working on, trying to get people interested in moving to Chiang Mai, come together, work on games together, live in a house together, and free rent and free food for those that we really need on the team. So if you got any interest in that, post below, give me your questions, ask about Chiang Mai, let me know what you can offer the team, and we'll take it from there. I wanted to spend this video talking about the weather and when you should come to Chiang Mai and when you should avoid. So, really important thing to know, Chiang Mai can be muggy and hot in the summer, and it will rain often. Most important thing to know, somewhere around late February, early March, rice farmers in this country and in all the other countries around it, Burma, Laos, Cambodia, will burn their rice fields, and that creates a lot of smog. And they're doing it to get ready to plant the next season of rice, or the next before the rainy season sets in. Chiang Mai, being in a valley next to this wrong way, next to that mountain over there, it tends to hold the smog maybe a little bit longer than other areas. That said, I have never been here in February. I have not heard good things about it, and I don't really plan to be here in February unless we're working on a project still. My goal or idea is to go check out South America. There's a lot of game development talent going on down there. Weather should be nicer in South America in the summer than being up here in Chiang Mai in the summer. That said, when is the best time to actually come here? October through the end of February. Those are the what's called high season or peak season. It's nice and cool, it's nice and dry, and that is when you will have the most tourists. So, downside is prices will go up. It'll be harder to find places to live. There'll be less of them, so your money just won't stretch as far in terms of rent and food. That said, still really cheap compared to living in the U.S. Going to be much cheaper than living in Seattle, San Francisco, and all those other great places to make games. Chiang Mai can be. You can spend as much as you want here. You can rent a mansion with pools and hot tubs, or you could rent a shack. So don't come here thinking that you can get something really dirt cheap, because then you will get dirt cheap, and you get what dirt cheap gets you. But that being said, if your budget for rent is $200, $300, $400 a month, you can find some really nice stuff. Well, not really nice. I don't know your level of comfort, but compared to what you would find in the U.S. for those prices, it would be a lot nicer. So yeah, basic tips: don't come here. Don't make the end of February, March your first experience in Chiang Mai. If you love Chiang Mai, try it, stick it out, see if you like it. If you don't, bounce. Be ready to bounce. And the rent can be so cheap here that if you wanted to, you could leave all your stuff in the house while you go travel for a couple months, wait for the smog to clear out. A couple weeks, couple months. I don't know how long it's going to take. Depends on the weather, depends on the wind, depends on the depression, all that stuff, right? All that weatherman stuff that makes them impossible for them to guess or know what's going to happen. You don't know how long the smog is going to stay here, but it's also really cheap to get flights to other places nearby. Anyway, so be ready to bounce and maybe just pay the rent for a couple months while you're not using it. No big deal. Or even maybe Airbnb it. That's an option. But if you're going to come to Chiang Mai and you want it to be your first experience, and you want your first experience to be a good one, which is important because then that's what's going to lead you to liking it and wanting to stay here full time, October to February. That's the range that you want to come. The sooner you come, the more you get to enjoy the weather and the friendliness and the cheap living, and then you're not in a rush to get out. So don't come early February and have to leave late February. That's not much time. I would come sooner. So if you're ready to come, be a part of the Game Dev House right now, post below. We'll reach out to you. You can go to my website, www.budlizer.com. Read more about me, send me an email. There's not much about the Game Dev House stuff on there yet. I'm just putting it basically on YouTube and the Unity forums. So check it out. You don't have to use Unity. I know I mentioned the Unity forms. We may not end up using Unity. We may. It depends on the team. That's a different video. Maybe I'll put the link there. Probably not. So check out my past videos. Check out the Game Dev House. Do your own research on Chiang Mai. Don't just take my word for it. But make sure when you do your research, you're getting it from somebody who lives in Thailand, not someone who's visiting. Those are travel bloggers. They're okay. But it's not the same as getting it from somebody who lives here. So if you want to check out some cool videos, Retire Cheap JC. I watch a lot of his videos. He helped a lot of good information in there about Chiang Mai and Thailand. So try and find the videos from people who live here, not who just visit here. That's my suggestions. Peace.